Hey, what is going on, guys? Xpertfusion here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what is the best Zombies Chronicles map out of all 8 of them. So they just came out yesterday and I played every one just about once or twice maybe. And talking off the originals of these versions, which one would I say the best is out of the originals? Of course it would be Origins out of the originals, because let's talk about them. You got Noct, Shinonuma, Verrucht, and Kino. They're all too simple for me, all 4 of those maps. They don't have enough to them for the originals, but they're really fun back in the day, and they're always fun to go back on and play with your friends. Don't get me wrong, they're really fun. And then you got Ascension, Shangri-La, and Moon, which are all great maps. Actually, no, I would say Ascension is definitely my favorite out of those 3. And honestly, I only have fun playing on Shang whenever I PhD Flopper. And Moon, same thing. I don't know, I just feel like those 3 maps are just PhD Flopper maps. I don't know, I feel like I have the most fun with PhD Flopper, and that definitely affects how I feel about the remastered versions of them. And then you got Origins, which Origins is literally almost a perfect map on the original version. So yeah, let's go over which ones, benefited from the remasters, which one did not benefit, which ones didn't change at all, which ones, in my opinion, are worse than the originals. We're going to talk about that right here, right now. So starting off with Kino Der Toten. Actually, we'll just put Kino Der Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, Duriz even for the giant remake that came out a while back, and Kino, all in the same category. I'm going to just put them together. Actually, no, take Kino out. Just the World of War maps, all 4 of the World of War maps. And I think every one of them, the remastered versions are worse than the originals, and this is why. So the originals, they're all very simple. Even the remastered versions, all these maps are simple. They don't have much to them. There's just like doors, a couple perks, and a pack-a-punch machine. Simple as that. And the thing that made them so good is how creepy they were. And the fact that they were World War II Nazi zombies is what made it so awesome. It was also really difficult is also something that really made it good. But with the addition of Gobblegums and 8 perks, literally 8 perks on every World of War map, except for Jury's only has like 7, or the Giant only has like I think 6 or 7, maybe, I don't know. But the addition of these Gobblegums, these perks, double pack-a-punch, all that stuff makes these maps so easy. Now I know you can say you don't have to use it, and I understand that you don't have to use it, but that doesn't really matter. It's still, people are gonna use them, and people are gonna get to these really high rounds, and if they're available, I'm gonna use them because I'm not gonna put myself at a disadvantage. I want everyone to be at that same disadvantage, and that's how we were back in World of War. And also, just the Black Ops 3 guns overall. There's not one gun in Black Ops 3 that is like terrible. Every gun is viable. In World of War, you had tons of shitty guns. So you hit the box, you're gonna take a while to get some good guns. And in Black Ops 3, for the remastered versions, all the guns are pretty damn good. Except for like the XM53 and like the SVG, but like everything else is pretty damn viable. So you're gonna get to some pretty high rounds, higher than you would before. It's not hard anymore. It's not scary anymore. It's not really, World War II anymore. They only got a few original weapons like the MP40 and the STG back. So I would say those maps definitely did not benefit from their remaster whatsoever. Only thing that benefited was the graphics. That's really it, and the fact that there's like no glitches, but that's really it. And then we have the Kino Der Toten. Now, Kino Der Toten, honestly, Kino Der Toten was always just a map to just have fun on with your friends, and it really was boring if you played it by yourself. It was only really fun with friends, and that kind of seems to be the same now. I definitely did not have fun playing it by myself, but I could definitely see myself having fun if I was playing with some friends, which all my friends have Xbox One, so I'm going to have to wait till that comes out on Xbox One to be able to do that. But I don't know, man. It's just boring, this map, without friends. But I feel like the remaster, really all it did was, first of all, change around the guns, added a couple perks, but the added perks doesn't really change it that much, honestly. I feel like the added perks kind of fit on that map almost, and they did bring back some cool guns like the Galil and the M16, and you got the Thunder Gun, of course, and a lot of cool stuff. So honestly, I think the Kino Der Toten remake is just about even for me. I don't think it made it any better. I don't think it made it any worse. I think it's, just fine. Then we have Ascension, Shangri-La, and Moon. Now, one thing about these maps that I can tell you benefited from the remaster in a really good way is the graphics. Now, World of War graphics were pretty bad, but they were pretty, obviously the maps are pretty small and stuff like that, so the bad graphics looked okay. Black Ops 1, though, they tried to add so many different things on the maps, especially Shangri-La, that it just looked like crap. I mean, Ascension kind of looked like crap. what's it called? Kino looked like crap. That's another thing. The remaster looked a lot better. Shangri-La kind of looked like crap. Moon didn't really look very good either. Honestly, the only map in Black Ops 1 I think that looked beautiful was Call of the Dead, honestly. And 5 was pretty nice looking too. But then you get the remastered versions of Ascension, Shangri-La, and Moon. They all look so much better than the originals, which is one definitely benefit from those maps. But no PhD flopper is huge for me, fucking huge, because I love PhD floppers so much. Some of the most fun I've ever had on those maps were getting the M1911 upgraded and getting PhD flopper and just having a good time on all three of those maps, honestly. And I can't do that anymore, so that kind of sucks. Now, I think I definitely like the original Ascension better, for sure. I think Ascension, the original version, just with PhD, is kind of what made that map for me. And it's weird to say one perk and one gun changes the whole map, but it really does, which is really, really weird. Shangri-La, also I always get the Mustang and Sally and PhD on that map, but honestly, the remaster, I'm kind of enjoying it, maybe because the baby gun we haven't used before in Black Ops 3, but the thunder gun we have, so it's like, Ascension's not as important. Same as Moon. Like, Moon I'm actually enjoying more than I did the original, same as Shangri-La, even without PhD, but Ascension is just one map that without PhD, I'm not gonna have fun on. So Shangri-La, I think Ascension did not benefit from the remaster, but I think Shangri-La and Moon definitely did. Now, last but not least, the big one, the really hard deciding one, in my opinion, is Origins. So Origins definitely, improved in some places, but it also, got worse in some places. So first things first, obviously, is Gobblegums. I think they make it way too easy. Yes, I don't know. I know you don't have to use them, but the fact that they are there and they're going to give other people advantages kind of sucks a little bit. So I definitely don't like the addition of Gobblegums. Right now, the camo looks like crap, the Pack-a-Punch camo. I made a video on that yesterday, and people were freaking out on me. Like, they were calling me like a COD hater, an asshole, like a complainer. Like, I just made one video saying that they need to change this camo because it looks like absolute shit on some guns, especially the STG-44. It doesn't even cover more than 20% of the gun. And people were freaking out at me. I got like 10 dislikes on the video and like no like, I don't know. People were freaking out. But I definitely think they need to fix the camo. They also need to fix the mud problem. That's a big problem. The mud is just, it's terrible. It's so much worse than it was in the original, which I guess kind of balances it out since this map is a lot easier since you have the 3-hit system. But they already balanced the 3-hit system out with the fact that the zombies hit so much faster. One thing I love about the remaster is definitely the staffs. The staffs look so much better than they did before. They definitely patched a lot of glitches, which is always good. And yeah, overall, I think it's a decent remaster. But the fact that there's Gobblegums and the fact that there's the Black Ops 3 guns obviously make it a lot, easier. Because before, you'd be getting those dig sites in the beginning. You'd be getting like Remingtons and like ballistas. It's guns that aren't going to help you. But now, the first 2 dig sites I got in my first game were the Draken and the Haymaker. Like, 2 of the best guns in the game. And you're telling me you're going to give me those for free out of dig site just for no reason? Like, alright, give me that, whatever. Another thing I don't like is when that upgrade when you get 115 headshots, you can get an upgraded Galil from the chest. It's not like that anymore, which is stupid. It should be an upgraded Galil, but you know what it is now? It's an upgraded Weevil. I was like, what the fuck? You're gonna give me an upgraded Weevil? Why would I want an upgraded Weevil? It should be an upgraded Galil. Hell, give us an upgraded KN-44, something I'm actually gonna use. I'm not gonna use an upgraded Weevil. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what's your favorite remaster. But oh wait, shit, we didn't even say what's my favorite remaster. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. It's gonna be either Origins, because it was already my favorite original map, which is always a good thing, or Shangri-La or Moon. Honestly, those 3. I think the 4 World at War maps, including the Giant, definitely are not as good as the original at all, and I do not think they're that good. Kino has always been just kind of a boring, map, so I'm not going to put it any higher than it should be. Ascension without PhD Flopper is kind of a fail, but then the other 3 maps are, I think, in my opinion, somewhat better. I don't know if I'm still a little on the fence about Origins, but we'll have to see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.